Okay, testing 1, 2, 3, and yeah, let's go. Welcome to VR Citizen, everybody. Alright, so we got a back-to-back tour as far as going to expos today. We're going to be hitting both halls, with the first hall having all of the exotic alien ships, the Aopoa, Banu, as well as Carthual, I believe. And then the second hall has big, expensive Origin jump works. So, with that being said, I guess let's get into it. Okay, and I hope my green screen is looking a lot better. I think it is. Yeah, that's looking pretty nice. It's really just a bit of shadows, so I need to get another light that could shine on the actual thing itself. But yeah, no. Oh, that's looking much better. Very good. There we go. Alright, and we're done. Boom, got the controls imported. And we are ready to rock. Okay, so welcome to VR Citizen. Today we got a back-to-back helping of the IAE 2950 ship expos with, I guess, day 7, I think, and day 8. With day 7 being the exotic alien merchants, and then day 9 being Origin jump works. So, yeah, or whatever days we're on. I will correctly put them in the title. It's been a long week, folks. But yeah, this is going to be back-to-back showcasings of both expo halls, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to knock them into 2 different videos for time's sake. So yeah, enjoy, like, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and let's get going. Alright, well, let's get over to the expo. Okay. Just gonna ignore that. Please, no. No, I stopped running. Oh, my fucking thumbstick popped out. I was mid-run and I swapped to walk.
Approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Oh, that's not a good sign. They're this close to each other. We'll take it. Okay, bud?
Careful, doors are now closing.
This guy looks like he's ready for war. Okay, so let's head over to the expo. Quick tram ride down over to the Tobin Expo Center. And again, today we are using the zoomed in kind of VR view that hopefully gives you a better idea of what I can see and kind of what I'm looking at. So enjoy. Please open.
Careful, doors are now closing.
Well, that's a damn shame.
Stop.
Alright, well, if the tram will cooperate, then we can get out of here. Here we go. Okay, one more ride over. Then we'll be just fine.
Careful, doors are now closing. Nearing next stop.
That was like right over. That is really close to the oh, I guess it is pretty close to the commons, huh? Okay, so we're here. Your journey awaits.
Hello there.
IAE 2950. Let's get to the elevators and let's get going. So, since I missed a day because of Thanksgiving, thank you everybody, and thank all your friends and family too. We have both new halls, so let's go ahead and head over to the Xeno Hall, as it's called. And then, of course, the Origin Jumpworks Hall. All right, and we are here. Looks like they got the Esperia Talon dropship commercial on loop here. Pretty good choice. They should have jetpacks. They should just straight up jump. It's a jump ship, isn't it? Give us jump packs. But yeah, able to get a dozen down on the ground quick and quietly. Legends Reborn. Spear Prowler. Very cool. Alright, well, Intergalactic Aerospace Expo 2950. Let's get going here. And straight in the middle, your journey awaits. So yeah, that's the same thing as always. And for our 3 alien manufacturers, we have, of course, Esperia, Banu, and then Aopoa. So yeah, with the Esperia Glaive Prowler, and then the Aopoa Karth Ual taking up that right slot. Then in the front we have the Banu Defender and the Esperia Blade. No side halls, but down in the holodeck we got the Aopoa Nox and the Aopoa Nox Q, with the Talon Strike and the Talon itself on the holodeck views. Of course, ship components and then lasers and such are in the back. But I guess let's go ahead and get to the Banu ship here, huh? Very cool, sleek, interesting designs. It's the Banu Defender. It's a light fighter. Meet the Banu Defender, a multi-crew fighter whose patchwork design highlights technology from a variety of species. Though cargo space is limited, the Defender features modest accommodations for crew and provides easy access to its components. The Defender gets its name from the role it serves, the first line of defense against enemy attacks. That's why the Defender makes the ideal companion for the merchantmen, one to do the heavy hauling and the other to perform the deadly dogfighting. Yeah, I love how they keep advertising the merchantmen and we just can't get our hands on it. That's probably going to be ready after the Cutlass Drake. The Drake Interplanetary, yeah, Kraken. Man, this looks like an alien ship, all right. Are these bunk beds? Do I have tea? I don't have tea. Hang on. Tea. Okay. Yeah, these are beds. Very sleek, interesting alien design aesthetically throughout the entire ship. I guess this is the cockpit axis here. This is clearly a door. Oh, it is. There we go. So yeah, cockpit on either. Yeah, door on either side of the cockpit, and then lower ramp. It looks like you're in the middle of an alien hive, basically. Very cool, aesthetically wise on the inside. It's got an obviously interesting and unique shape to it. It's got these wing-like things. They're bulbousy, a lot of curves. Lots of curves. Yeah, pretty neat ship. The first offering of the Banu that we can buy and fly. Pretty cool. Now, we have over here a couple of the first of two that we're going to show off, and these are Esperia. And these two right here are Vandal ships that we'll be fighting against, but these are the aftermarket human variants that have been created for sale and flight for human-like people. So let's see here. Manufacturer Esperia, the Esperia Blade Light Fighter. These light fighters, designation Blade, are often used by Vandals as scouts and first-wave assault crafts. They also have served well as skirmisher units due to their speed, allowing them to chase down any ships attempting to flee the area. For some decades, United Empire of Earth aggressor squadrons have operated replica Blade fighters produced under exclusive contract by Esperia Inc. So that's what these guys are. UEE aggressor squadrons operated replica Blade fighters, and these are produced by a manufacturer. So basically, this thing allows a human to fit inside and operate the controls, and has... No, I don't want to buy. I just want to open the cockpit. Right, it's a drop-down cockpit, right? Oh, well. Either way, from what I remember getting into other ships, the cockpit kind of drops down and you kind of mount it like a bike, and you kind of like ride it not side straddle, but you straddle the actual ship itself. It's really interesting. Okay. Let's see here. Where history comes alive. Why simply read about legends when you can experience them for yourself, firsthand? The engineers at Esperia carefully recreate the greatest ships in exacting detail, whether it's the Terravan War's infamous Prowlers or the Vandal Scythe that helped train the military. Esperia resurrects vehicles of the past, ready to fly. So it looks like Esperia is kind of like a third-party company that creates older type of chassis as well as alien ships that no longer are in production. And yeah, this is what I'm talking about here, the Scythe. This is the one that lowers down and you can get in from below for sure. Or not the Scythe, but the Glaive. The Glaive is a symmetrical version of the Scythe, generally flown by Vandal with more combat experience. They are better armored and have two huge blades, wings, as opposed to one by the standard Scythe. And then if we can just... Yeah, here we go. Boom. And so yeah, you kind of hop into it, and yeah, there you go. So you're kind of laying down into the whole thing with like a bike-like controls, if you will. I gotta get out of here. So yeah, it's really interesting getting in and out of it. Very unique. Okay. So, now we have the Talon, I believe. Oh, I don't think this is the Talon. This is the Prowler, that's right. The ship troop dropper. Hang on. No? Really? It's not? Okay. Really? Are these lights in the way? Can't read. Named after the UPE military designation, the Prowler is a modernized version of the infamous Terravan boarding craft from the First Terravan War. The Prowler's effectiveness as a rapid personnel deployment vehicle was mainly due to its silence. With the Prowler, you will find the perfect fusion of two cultures. Elegance and effectiveness of the Terravan war machine, combined with the Reliance of modern UEE technology. Okay, cool. That light's getting in the way. So yeah, this guy's a dropship. It's got hover pads, it's got stealth armoring. The entire cockpit doesn't have a window. Instead, it uses I'll go turn it on. But basically, all these cameras that link to the outside form a LCD display window sheen that fits all the way across the armored inside paneling. So you're basically protected from heavy arms and munitions, more so than the super glass that they use for actual cockpit windows currently on most fighter pilot ships. Okay, so currently you just see this big armor plates and whatnot, but if we find cycle lock, close exterior, power on.
Systems activating. Systems on.
That's not what I... Where's flight ready? Alright, you know what? Power off. Here, I'll just do it with my key. Flight ready. Flight ready. Oh my lord, come on.
Systems activating. Systems on.
Oh, here we go. Viewport on. Do I have to really turn... Oh, it's its own button. Dude, come on. Work with me, not against me.
Weapons off. Systems activating. Systems on.
Viewport off, viewport on. Okay, so the viewport's working, but basically this would show up as like a regular glass canopy, and you wouldn't even be able to tell the difference. But not today. You take what you can get. There's plenty of videos, though, of it working, so you could definitely see for yourself all the cool features of it. But yeah, it's basically a stand-up dropship. No real seats. Oh, I guess these are seats. Are these seats? It's a stand-up dropship. That's like that's a roller coaster seat, if anything. And then we have over here the Aopoa. All right, the Carthu All. Aopoa light fighter. The Xeno Aopoa Corporation manufactures an export model of the choir of the Kihiri Cartu. The Cartu All for sale to human civilians as a dedicated scout explorer. The export model features the same Xian maneuvering rig, but control surfaces modified for human use and a more limited armament. So, yeah, it's got this real sick kind of pod racer-like chassis that you sit into. And all these things, each of these engines can independently gimbal, I believe, and you get a lot of interesting thrust vectoring from it, with a landing mode and takeoff mode being different as far as deployment. Very sweet little ship. Very cool as far as alien design goes. Definitely way outside of the box of your average human ship. And I like that. Alright, well, let's head downstairs to the HoloViews. Boom! Aopoa Nox. The bikes. Gravlev bikes. I have a Dragonfly myself, but honestly, this is pretty fun too. Let's see here. Aopoa Focus Racing, deriving its name from the Xian word for thrust. The Nova Q delivers that and more. This limited version of the open canopy racer features a stunning brushed silver finish and was specifically created to celebrate the inaugural sale of the first Nox for human riders. And then over here, the regular Nox. Let's see here. Nox hit the shields with the 2947 knots. The speedy and maneuverable open canopy racer from Aopoa is capable of zipping along planet surfaces or deep space. Available for the first time in human space, the Nox has been specifically redesigned for human pilots and is ready to race. So yeah, I mean, it's a hover bike. What more do you want? Very fast, very sleek looking. It's got a weapon or two on it. I think you could put a box on the back. I don't think you could put a box on the back. But it's very fast. A to B instantly. Okie dokie, moving right along to the hollow deck. Sometimes the best part of the show. So, we have the Strike. These are the Talons. The light fighter from Esperia. The Talon represents Esperia's continuing effort to preserve historically significant Terravan ship designs. A maneuverable single-seat combat ship with light armor but powerful directional phalanx shields, the Talon is made to strike first and strike hard before using the shields to cover its escape. Infamous Strike variant model is armed with additional internal missile racks. So yeah, a little bit less internal stuff for more missile support with this guy. And we'll get to the regular version over here. And then yeah, this is like basically a Gundam looking like ship with the way all the feathers come out and stuff like that. This is like what 01 would look like in flight mode almost. Let's see here. Esperia Talon light fighter. The Talon represents Esperia's continuing effort to preserve blah blah blah. Manufactures single-seat combat ship, light but powerful armed directional phalanx. The Esperia blah blah blah. Same exact paragraph as before, but no missiles. And yeah, I mean it's a single seat. It's got really sleek wing design. I'm pretty sure this is in folded up mode. I think the wings expand outward because the landing gear is shown down right here. But yeah, it looks like a bird. It looks like a falcon. It's even got like a pointed beak-like nose, and a very cool design choice. All right, well that wraps it up for the Alien Merchants with Esperia, Banu, and then the Xian ships with Cartual. I hope you guys enjoyed this expo tour. We're gonna head straight over to the other hall right now, so I guess follow along or enjoy the next video when I post it of the Origin Jump Works. But for now, all the alien manufacturers. There's not many of them, and not that many ships currently, but hopefully that'll fill up a little bit more soon as days go by, as they will. But yeah, until next time, stay safe, fly right. Very cool looking hall. Alright, so who am I going to pick on today? Well, that guy just is like creepy goblin man. Alright, well you're ripe for making fun of because you got a mohawk. No, I got nothing. I actually like this sweet jacket. It has pockets. This is the future, don't you know? And look, not only does the jacket have pockets, but she's got big, gigantic cargo pockets on the front. Oh, fashion in the future. Women, eat your heart out. Beautiful. Well, safe journeys ahead.